Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky met senior U.S. officials and defense company representatives in Washington ahead of talks at the White House to request additional military support. Footage released by the Ukrainian presidency showed Zelensky meeting U.S. Energy Secretary Chris Wright and executives from Lockheed Martin and Raytheon. Lockheed Martin and Raytheon, rather. The discussions focused on defense cooperation and energy security as Kyiv seeks to strengthen its military capabilities. Zelensky is set to meet with President Trump to push for long-range Tomahawk missiles, while Washington intensifies diplomatic pressure on India and China to curb purchases of Russian oil amid the ongoing conflict with Ukraine.
On the phone, and we spoke about this so big number of attacks on our energy system.
The White House says President Trump's 2-hour phone call with Russian President Vladimir Putin was very good and productive, with significant progress reported ahead of the Ukraine leader's visit to Washington. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt told reporters the conversation lasted more than 2 hours and covered key security and diplomatic issues. She said President Trump believes the call achieved great progress as discussions continue on the Ukraine conflict. When asked about Venezuela, Leavitt reiterated Trump's stance that President Nicolas Maduro leads an illegitimate regime engaged in drug trafficking, saying the U.S. is taking unprecedented steps to counter his government. The briefing comes as Washington prepares for high-level talks with Ukraine on U.S. weapons support, including Tomahawk missiles.
As early as next week, which will then be followed by a meeting very likely